Springsteen's 1973 debut album was Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Well, a South Carolina man is learning an important lesson. If you're going to commit a crime, do not have a recognizable tattoo, especially one of a gun, and especially on your forehead. Genius written all over this guy. Police say this guy, Michael Vines, he ditched a gun in the woods after he got into a car crash. Police caught him, and now he's charged with, driving with a suspended license, driving too fast, and yes, illegally carrying a gun, a real one, not that one that's tattooed to his face.
How do you pick him up out of a lineup right there? A 7 on your side alert tonight with an urgent warning. After a video that's gone viral on social media, it shows a toddler here climbing up a protective cover of an above-ground pool ladder. Mom standing by for safety as dad records it, and the parents are now sharing this video to warn others.
He was 4 feet from us, and when I turned to see what actually he was doing, he was up the ladder.
To keep your kids safe, use multiple safety measures like a fence around the pool and alarms on back doors that sound if a child gets too close. Also, make sure you remove toys when you get out of the pool, and if you do have a safety ladder, consider moving it away from the pool altogether when it's not in use.
Wow, that is scary. Well, a change in immigration policy now is making life somewhat difficult for Maryland watermen. The INS is using a lottery system for seasonal workers, including crab pickers. But the problem is some seafood processors were shut out in this lottery. Native-born workers don't want the jobs because it's difficult to learn and it doesn't pay well enough. So instead of processing crab meat at the docks, the watermen have to send boatloads of crabs to market.
We're left empty-handed for the season, looks like. I don't know what we'll do. You know, we got workers in Mexico that need money, we need money.
Well, that seafood market owner says that he knows of one waterman who has already had his truck repossessed, and he's afraid others will be suffering unless they get the workers that they desperately need. Well, a Storm Watch 7 update for you tonight. As some businesses were devastated by the flood in downtown Ellicott City, they're now getting ready to reopen. Out of the 70 shops that were flooded, only about half plan to open their doors. They say they do want to come back stronger than ever.
How many times we get knocked down, it's how many times we get back up, and we're getting back up.
Some owners say they plan to reopen as early as this weekend. That was fast.
Yeah. Must-see video tonight of this after storms in northern Illinois dumped 5 inches of rain in less than 4 hours, leaving roads flooded all across the area. But there's this, enough water in one roadway for a man riding a jet ski in the street. That man, by the way, he was actually on his way to help perform water rescues. But
okay.
It's like a Baywatch moment right there, though.
It is.
In
Nice
Roscoe,
slow-mo.
Illinois.
Either that, it's an old jet ski that he's taking for a last ride because it's going to get trashed.
That's true.
Oh, wow.
Where are you going jet skiing, Steve? Out in front of the Safeway?
Main Street.
Main Street, exactly right.
Pick up some groceries along the way, too.
Yeah, so rain in our area, got over an inch of rain officially
It
here.
came down fast, too.
It did. And the great news about today is, yeah, it came down, watered the bushes, watered the grass, but it moved quickly. So we didn't have any flash flooding going on in our area, so that was good. Really not much in the way of severe storms, but take a look. It is a sticky night tonight as we look at the 14th Street Bridge. Temperatures are still into the upper 70s in many spots, mid and upper 70s. You got 79 at Reagan National. Gaithersburg, a little cooler. It's 69 degrees right now. Manassas, Dulles, right in the mid-70s at 74. 73 in Martinsburg. And Ocean City still hanging out at 77 degrees right now. So the radar much quieter than it was a few hours ago. We have just a couple of lingering showers here and there. Nothing of concern. Great sleeping weather. No problems for you through the overnight hours. Hour by hour forecast. I want to take you through the next couple of days because Thursday we have summer that officially begins. But first, we digress here. Tomorrow morning, your drive into work, should be some clouds out there, maybe some patchy areas of fog. I don't expect it to be raining at that time. We get into the day, your first half of the day generally dry. Here's noon. We get into your afternoon. We start to see some showers popping up. Not widespread rain, but we see some areas with the green. We get these bubbles that will be popping up around the area. Unlike today, where our threat was between like noon and 5, noon and 6, this is going to be more late afternoon and early evening. And we get into now the 8, 9, 10 o'clock time frame, and we see some moderate rainfall moving through the area. Could be some stronger, maybe severe storms as we get on into our late night. That will start to wind down by this time, and then into our Thursday morning, just some lingering showers. So you're driving to work on Thursday morning, potentially a few showers, but then that should be it for the morning. During the day, it dries out. skies clear out a little bit, and your first official day of summer on Thursday looking pretty nice. It's certainly not going to be up in the mid-90s. We're going to cool things off slightly. I mean, it's going to be a great pool day for you on Thursday. So in terms of your day tomorrow, here's what we're looking at. Should be dry in the morning, that mix of sun and clouds, maybe some patchy fog, up into the upper 80s to about 90 for the high temperature, with the chance of storms at 4 o'clock, a greater chance as we get into your 8, 9, 10 o'clock time frame tomorrow. There it is on Thursday, lingering showers in the morning, and then kind of unsettled for your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, these are pretty typical summer days for this first full weekend here in summer. High temperatures in the 80s, mid to upper, but the humidity levels are going to be up as well with some pop-up showers and some thunderstorms, but then a little bit of a decrease into the beginning of next week. So all in, not too bad. Just have your umbrella with you. May need it tomorrow afternoon and evening. You're watching